But if I view my stream, okay, 1 second. Hmm. I don't know if I'm doing anything right now. Is anything happening? Hello, everyone. Oh, I'm just turning off my computer is what's happening. That's what's up. Alright. Hey, what up, y'all? What up? Um, I can't read, I'm sorry. Yeah, so I've been kinda Johnny B, TNCP, hello everyone. I'm kind of just on here really quick to do just a quick live Q&A if y'all have any questions. Hi, Brazil. I know I've been gone for a little bit. I got some music videos on the way, though. A couple of visuals for you. Um, so, yeah, my kids, punk ass kids, are gone for a little bit, for like the next couple of minutes. So if y'all have like any questions, if there's anything that's on y'all's mind, y'all want to talk to me about, I am here for it. I'm gonna start doing this more often. I got more music coming out. I got a lot of shit happening. Being inside has been like a goddamn uh, blessing for me. Um, hey Romania, trying to see. I have. This might even be the place to like put a little bit of have some like unreleased listening sessions. Um, Let me know what you think of that, because I have some songs, but once again, I've been kind of absent. So let's see. I'm gonna plug these bad boys in, and let's play. Yeah, let's see what we got on the. Let's see what we got on the music front. Um, who's my favorite rapper? Great question. My favorite rapper is Mac Dre. Favorite rapper of all time. If y'all don't know who Mac Dre is, he's from Oakland or Vallejo, Bay Area. By far my favorite rapper of all time. Um, Grand Valley, Texas. I don't know what's happening with the tour. I mean, hopefully I can get to everywhere. People are saying I'm really trying to. I know I got a couple of dates in Texas. If and when all of this is over, Mac Dreezy. Um, but yeah. Also, yeah, tell me where y'all are from so I can kind of get a better understanding of what the fuck Valley Joe. So let's try. Do I have? I don't know if how much of this is. Have I ever been to Africa? No, I have not been to Africa, but I definitely plan on going there. I almost had like a weird. I had a festival offer in Africa. It was like with Coda the Friend. It was in Tanzania, and I'm not sure it was real. Fresno, what's up, Fresno? Alaska, that's amazing. Uruguay, that's really fucking crazy. Chicago, got a show in Chicago coming up, hopefully. Fingers crossed. DC also. North Carolina. Hello, North Carolina. Go on and raise up. Take your shirt off. Spin like a helicopter. Y'all remember Petey Pablo? Does anyone remember Petey Pablo? Hey, Brandon. My brother's in here. He's the worst. I had a brother, and then this dude exists. Highlands Ranch. Hello, Highlands Ranch. So let's try to play some songs. I don't know how well these are mixed, but let's go for it. Do I have a brother? God damn it. New York. Hello, New York. So let's go to open. Dayton, Ohio. That's what's up. Hi, Dayton. So that one is called. Bump this shit then, dag. What up, Bay Area? Oh, Netherlands? That's crazy. Hi, Netherlands. Alright. Plug that bad boy in then. All right, this one is a song I wrote. I'm not about to fucking explain this shit. Hey Chicago, hey Texas, Longview, Texas, unreleased. Let's hope I like this. Sometimes I like shit and then I play it and then it was terrible. So let's see. That's a song I wrote. Alright, so that's one. Hey everyone. I hope you like that. Haley William Black. The sweater. Oh yeah, Old Man Saxon. I'm oldmansaxon.com for merch. I don't know how much shit I have left, but it's out there. So let's see. Another little unreleased song. Yeah, I got shit, and there's some stuff. Brandon, I'm gonna murder you. I got shit. That I'm just kind of scared to put out. Yeah, that's the. I don't even want to like dig deep into what that means, but I'm just kind of scared to put out right now. So this one, all right. This is my. This is one that I really like just because it's not. Yeah, go look at the merch, y'all, please. Yeah, so thank you, Sharita. I have family in here, and they understand. Francis Apparel's, hey, favorite rapper right now? That's sweet. That's a sweet thing to say. So this song I'm just going to play. It's a little out of my I can't sing. That's the best way to say it. I just can't sing. But I still did this shit. Hey San Antonio, what's up? Thank you. You smoke weed? Yeah. It's almost weirder if you don't smoke weed now. Alright. So this one is called. So I'm the reason I keep looking so shadily to my right is my family's coming home at some point. And then I have to change who I am. Alright. Song's called It Was Just Me. Or It Was Just Me. Let's see. He go slap some beast and bass. Maybe eat some grapes, color Easter eggs. I don't know. Yeah, that's old school right there. It was just me. I done took the wrong path, I think, cause I don't really know where I'm supposed to be. Hope it don't last, but it seemed I was blaming that girl, blaming that paper when it was just me. Been gone for a long time, game strength, can't blame cause it's all mine. Must confess, all that stresses me up, but it's gonna be alright. Tryna one up on a plan, I can't just let that slide by. Why not give a fuck, get your bugs and I'm gon' get mine. All these moments that I wanted just now on, while I would faithfully stay away from things that I need. Yeah, I was blaming that girl, blaming that paper, blaming that weed. No, it was just me, just me. Oh, just me. Wasn't that beat mine? It's just me, just me. Oh, just me. It wasn't that note, so it wasn't that no, it's just me. It's a song I wrote. It's very strange. Brandon, I hate you. Hey, thank you, William, y'all. Hey, Grand Junction, thank you. There are some people with skill out of Colorado. I have a whole take on that. I think Colorado just gets caught up in trying to be, people in Colorado get caught up trying to be the best in Colorado. And then when you have that mindset, your kind of the skill stays in that little bubble too. So I feel like, yeah, people are really best fucking crazy. Yeah, thank you. That's it's a song that I did. I'm trying to make it a little bit tighter, but I love it. Hey, thank you, my best song. Alright, thanks. The woman's vocals, that was my partner who's here, or she's not here, but her name is Baby Luck. Stay hey, it's just funny. Which advice would you give to yourself 10 years ago? That's a great question. 10 years ago, so it's 2020, 2010. I wasn't even out in LA yet. So 10 years ago, I would have just said to just actually treat it as a career. I think the second, like even for the Perils, right? Everyone here, if you know the Perils, it's a song, it's an album that I wrote when I was homeless. Even for the Perils, for that to be as good as it is, it took me having to quit my job to write that album. So I think the more you treat things like a hobby, the more they'll come out as a hobby. Like, this might be a bad analogy, but like, man, if you have a hobby of building like model planes, like that's cool. Like you have a model plane, this is awesome. But I think your career should be being a pilot, if that makes any sense. Like, once I treated this as like, fuck that, man, fuck, this isn't my hobby no more. Because as a hobby, that's freestyling and parties and shit. But no, I wanted to be a rapper, so I had to treat it as if I was a rapper. If that makes any sense. Sticking on the bathroom mirror every morning, brushing my teeth, that's tight. Stay on point, motherfucker. What you went through make you what you are today. Absolutely. Really love my song The Perils. Thank you. I think The Perils is one of the best hip hop songs ever. And I'm not even allowed to say that, but I say that shit. I don't care. A couple of songs on YouTube you haven't released on the official album. Okay, this is a good question. What up, Blitz? Will you ever use Off My Mind or La Pure in a future release? So, no. This is something that I kind of just want to talk about really quick. Let's start here. So the person that does my music videos, Anthony Hayes, tight ass dude. We went to CU Boulder together. Went to film school. Yada yada yada. Cool. I say that because as a team, when you have a team, Old Man Saxon becomes what it is because of the team. Like the dude, the cameraman, the producers, the videos, and all that. So saying I'll bring it all back. Off My Mind is an okay song. It's an okay song. The hook was, it was when I was really young writing songs. The hook is like very bare minimum. It's like, Off My Mind with visuals is a project. Like, that's the project right there. That's what it is. If I was to release Off My Mind sounding like it does, on some new shit, just with audio, you'd be like, oh, this doesn't sound right. This doesn't sound right. But Off My Mind as a project, bam, visuals, that's what it is. La Pura as a project or as a single wouldn't work. It's a 7-minute song with a feature of a rapper who nobody knows. Yeah, but that with the video, the weird Japanese music video shit, it causes you to like, all right, fuck, I'm absorbing this audio, but I'm also absorbing this video, and I'm just getting lost in this 7 minutes. With that, with the Pure as just audio, it doesn't, doesn't work. I said it. Is that hat actually comfortable to wear? It's hilarious. No, not at all. On Point helped me get my focus back and start getting my life right. That's amazing. Every time I get off track, that's so tight, man. That's a really amazing thing to say. Hasn't Happened is my fave. I love Hasn't Happened. I love it. A lot of people had a problem with that weird singing part. I love that shit. I love this weird singing part. Hey, what's up, Era? On Point is funky. On Point's not even the funkiest song I have, which is great. Need to See Me on Sway. I would like that. I would like that a lot. How did my sister? How did my sister make me better? What did you do to get yourself to a point where you can rely on making music for money? That's an interesting question. So yeah, that is where I make 100% of my income now. But there's something about that I have to like even start before that. The idea of making music for money for so long stifled my ability to make money making music, if that makes any sense. Because there's something that I've been kind of taught throughout the years of just like, you should never be doing it for money. So the short answer to that question is, what I had to do to get myself to a point where I was making money making music was stop trying to make money making music. Damn. Sorry. The moments in the past when you doubted yourself, what gave you the strength to keep going? That's a great question, because to be perfectly honest, like even when I was homeless, like when I was sleeping in the back of my car and I doubted myself, there was still something in me knowing that I wanted to do this, like I wanted to be a rapper. So whatever happens, I made it. Like I made it because I'm doing what I want to do. So even being homeless and broke and shit, it's just like, no, I said I wanted to be a rapper. This is what it was. So I guess it was just being like honest with myself. X the Kid, what's up, man? Money's made families where it's at, damn right. What's up, X the Kid? What's the most fundamental thing you learned about the industry thus far? I don't know how to answer that. I would say just understanding that the music business is the music business, and that is always it is going to be what it is. The more that you as an artist sit there and complain about it is useless, and it's not really going to help. If you try to change it, then you try to change it. That's what's up. But I guess being just super like hyper aware of those two things existing, and either not giving a fuck about one of them, which is the business side, and then just keep making your music, or, you know, give a fuck about both of them. But one of them's gonna suffer. Something's gonna suffer. It's just how it is. I'm a Libra. Can't stick around and break your work. Just want to say, Miss Sax, one of the best rappers of this time. Thank you. That's beautiful, Forrest. I hope you didn't leave already. Why did you keep looking over this? What's going on? I swear all it is my family's coming home, and I just don't want them to walk in yelling and like talking about my weaknesses. Oh, hey, Daddy. Did you shower? No, of course not. To a few years old, and I'm sure you heard a million times, but the perils and Off My Mind are relatable. Been living under a rock lately, so hey, thank you. Perils, one of the best songs ever. Look out, Shadow documentary, bro. What is that? Favorite verse that you've written? That's a good ass question. Oh, now a lot of people just wrote. Favorite verse that I've written? Honestly, it's probably the verse that I performed on Rhythm and Flow. The how you fools doing today? Moving the white, moving the pack, you did the race. Trust me, I get it. It's finished. I don't know. It's just such a funky, weird verse, and I remember writing it too, and just being like, I don't give a fuck right now. Like I just don't give a fuck. Get to the den. It's just been a minute. Gone. Windows is tinted. No gas in the whip though. Probably that one. Honestly, super fun verse. What's your creative process look like? Messy as fuck. There is none. And oh man, I think that's something I would like to say. Everyone that wants to I remember watching this documentary. Next, I feel like I've told you this story. It was documentary like The Art of Rap, Ice-T, whatever. He was interviewing Rakim. Rakim, everyone knows Rakim, and Ice-T's like, yeah. So what's your creative process, Rakim Rhymes? And Rakim was like, so what I do is I write 16 circles on a piece of paper. I just write them on a piece of paper, and then I try to fit my bars into these circles before I hit the circle on the piece of paper. Nigga, that doesn't help me. None of that helps me. None of that is a thing that I would ever do, and I'm not going to do that, Rakim. But you're tight, so you do you. I guess that's help in some way, knowing that you have this weird-ass thing that no one's ever going to use. Tight, that's helpful. But I say that because my creative process is it's no one thing. I just do a bunch of shit, and eventually some shit sticks. And I have so many bad songs. Y'all wonder why I don't put a lot of music out. It's because I make a lot of bad songs. Black Pumas. I don't know what that is. Rolling J. Trying to pressure you to change. Yeah, I've had people. Oh my god, I've definitely had people try to pressure me to change. I think when you do something so weird as Old Man Saxon, of even I've had people like, man, no, you should chill on the comedy stuff. You should be more serious. And yeah, once again, I'm a Libra. I'm balanced, so I'll do serious shit again. But the comedy shit is what makes Old Man Saxon. It's a funny ass dude. So yeah, I've definitely been pressured to change. I've been pressured to change my name even because it's 3 letters and it's Old Man. And who wants to relate to an old man? Yeah, I've had that shit. Other than a rapper, what else do you do to make a living? This is it. This is honestly it. Yeah, pretty crazy. What's it like being having kids and being married? And it's terrible. And as a rapper, it's not terrible, by the way. I shouldn't say that. Brandon, I don't see you. I don't know who you are. So yeah, the being in a relationship in a committed rapper relationship with kids, it's helped me in this way. I'm writing, I'm doing a video for office hours, whatever I called it, old game, soon. I'm just talking about retired rap lines, and it's so interesting that so many people can say the same rap lines because they're all doing the same shit. So I'm gonna bring it back, but as a single rapper going to the club, I'm going to be writing bars about popping bottles and $500,000 on my wrist and shit like that. But I would say it helps me in the sense that I'm not going out, so I'm not having these experiences where I want to rap about the same bullshit that everyone's rapping about. So that's it. I'm sorry, I'm kind of behind on these questions. Yeah, I love that. Just fucking really. What you researching and looking into? Self-study up? I don't know, man. I don't really research anything. I think as of right now too. Well, I'm always watching rap rap music videos and just hit documentaries about rap. That's just always gonna fascinate me, but I'm not really into shit. It's fucking weird. Thank you, friends. Thank you to everyone. Brandon, I'm gonna murder you. Thinking about dropping an album. Yeah, I will be dropping 2 albums before this year is over. Another 2. Look out at the shout out. What is that? My older brother hates New Day music, but he jams out. Thank you. That's so fun. 16 dot. No, Brandon's not alright. Trust me. Let's do a bad song together. I'm really behind on these questions, but I'm gonna try to get to them real quick. Do you charge for features? Yeah, Yeah, this is the only reason I say that. I need water. Applesauce packet will work. Um, with I've always like this is how much I'm charging for features. $1,000 for a feature. Never had anyone come back and be like, all right, here's the 1,000 for the feature. I just never had it, but yeah, y'all got $1,000, I'll do that shit. Have you someone told you that your rap style is unique from mainstream? Yeah, they have. My style is. I think the reason my style is different from mainstream also is I don't listen to a lot of rap. I just don't listen to it. Why do you have Pokemon screensaver in college? Dalton Link, I love you, Dalton Link. Because Pokemon was great, that's why. Rap on content, out of shadow. Okay, I got you. Love your music so far, looking forward to listening to more. Thank you, friend. Any of the little cats get on you about Dre style? Nah, I feel like people appreciate, honestly, this is what I think. Because I have Brandon, this is my time where I can talk about Brandon. My brother, who's probably in this chat still, lonely ass, he introduced me to Mac Dre, and that's all I'll say about this now, to continue with the story. Mac Dre, like, I listen to a lot of Mac Dre, like a lot of it. And I don't personally, like, at any moment in time be like, yo, I'm about to try to sound like Mac Dre. I think, once you're influenced by something, I think it's seen in a lot of rap. If you listen to something long enough, it's just gonna kind of seep into who you are. So, put that to the side. I have always been. I remember when my brother called me and told me Mac Dre was dead. I was like, oh, that's sad as fuck, because every year that went on, it was like, fuck, what would happen if Mac Dre? What would Mac Dre be doing if he was around right now? I don't know. I have no fucking clue, but I think people, probably especially in the Bay Area, have that same sentiment, like, what would Mac Dre be doing? And I think more than people being like, oh man, you trying to be like Mac Dre, I think people appreciate seeing some of that influence in today's hip-hop. So people are just like, man, like, you sound like Mac Dre, that's fucking tight, you remind me so much of Furley. So yeah. What was your biggest disappointment in the music industry? Ooh. Okay. I'll say I'll say this just to answer this question so I can go on to the next thing. But because it's a disappointment. But how I've been trying to make a lot of my money is from getting on, like, trailers, like getting your music put on trailers, getting your music put on, like, commercials and shit. And I've definitely been pretty close to, can I say? I don't know. Yeah, I was really, really close to landing a trailer, or the Fast and Furious 9 soundtrack and a trailer spot, or a song on the movie. I don't even know if it was on the trailer. And yeah, that would have been a lot of money. So if it's just like a money disappointment, then that would be it. Brazil, hey Brazil, we got Pokemon screensaver because it was the best. Dalton, do you remember Rhythm and Flow? Yeah, I remember it. It's awesome to like. Thank you. Big up from Francais. Is there any explanation to the water boat thing? Yeah, really quick because I'm so behind on these. Yeah, I ain't never been in no water. I ain't never been on nobody's boat. That comes from just old man Saxon being a stereotype of like an old sheltered black person that just has not experienced anything because they just lived in like Oklahoma City their whole life. And one of the funny things that they would say as an old sheltered black person was, I ain't never been in no water, I never been on nobody's boat. And there's another reason. I have a neighbor across the street, I'm in Denver right now, and he's come over to me and just randomly just talking. I don't know how the conversation got to this point, but he's like probably 80 years old, hunched over black dude. And it's just like, I ain't never been fishing, and I ain't going. And it's just like, that's hilarious. Like, why don't you just try it? Like, it's just fishing. Albums I've been listening to lately? No, honestly. Who you listening to at the moment? I've honestly just started recently, like, trying to listen to new music. But nothing really. Nothing. I got kids. And then when I put the kids down, I try to work on my own shit. It's sad. You listen to Drain Gang, y'all? No, I have not. I'll mark that. Horrorcore fan. Oh, that's tight. Hey, Turkey. Say hi, Turkey. Hello. Hey, Brandon, it's Dalton. That's hilarious. Do you think? Oh, what's that? What did I just do? Um, Drop a freestyle. No, I can't do that. Do you think you and D Smoke will ever do a song? Absolutely, I absolutely do. He's just he's handling his business right now. We'll link up when it's supposed to happen. Um, that's it's the best way a fan can keep supporting you. Um, hey, if you want to support me, uh, Venmo, Venmo, and buy Old Man Saxon merch. Can I even type this in really quick? Cause I can. www.imoldmansaxon.com. Buy some merch. That's really the best. And then Venmo Old Man Saxon. What? Um, let's see. Do you have a favorite producer you want to work with? Dream collab? No, I really don't. I really don't. Not at all. Current most influential rappers. That's hard for me to tell. That's hard for me to tell. Sometimes you can't really tell who's like that influential until like years later. Like who really thought 808s and Heartbreaks would be like the the album that changed hip hop? Second Larry's question: How what has your brother influenced you in hip hop? Does it make sense? Um, well, when do you think it's a good idea for new artists to invest in a music video? I made a music video recently. Okay. Oh, that's so good. That's such a good question. So the question is like, is it a good idea to invest in a music video? So, the the reason one of my favorite music videos of mine is Off My Mind, which is the one where I'm eating ice cream and I'm just rapping. Um, that music video was $20. That was a $20 music video, and that was literally just the cost of the ice cream. And I say that story because the concept of the music video is good enough that investing that, especially that $20 into it, is absolutely is a great idea. But I would be hesitant in investing in a music video that is just like every other music video that everyone has seen always. That shit is unnecessary. That shit's absolutely unnecessary. But yeah, if you come up with a really good idea, something that can go viral, do that shit. Where did the name Old Man Saxon come from? Alright, couple of reasons. I'm gonna answer these fast. One, Old Man Saxon is a name I can grow into. Little Bow Wow had to change his name from Little Bow Wow to Bow Wow because he's not little anymore. Like you eventually will grow out of the littles, the little babies, the young this, the small that, the fetus this. Old Man Saxon, you can look at him fucking 50 years from now rapping at age 70 and be like, oh, it's Old Man Saxon. It's perfect. Second is, yeah, my dad, when he had me, he was 55. He was this old ass man. Learned a lot of just shit, morals, values from this old man. Really helped just me in life. So, Old Man Saxon. And then, yeah, those are the two that I'll stop right now. Wait, what's Larry's question? Did I miss it? Oh, okay, yeah, I did. That was Larry's question. Yo, Saxon, hello. Freestyle Saxon. I'm not in freestyle. I don't know if you answered this, but how do you feel about the battle with D Smoke? I felt you won. Yeah, okay, here's just a little crazy story. I don't even know if I can tell this. Damn it. Okay, I'm just gonna tell this. The battle with D Smoke is really funny. So we battled. It was really fun. It was really exciting. I had a great time. No, and I kind of knew I was gonna lose. Just because of a couple of reasons. On that show, I think they don't show once you get to the last 30 exactly how many people were just fucking up constantly. They just kept fucking up. And so I had a feeling like when I was writing my battle against Smoke, I was like, you know what? If I don't mess up, I'm gonna win. Cause this is good. I'm gonna win. If I don't mess up, I'm gonna win. Cause I just have a feeling he's gonna mess up. I just have a feeling. But he didn't mess up, and he got all the way through it, and he was just really confident. Fuck, all right, cool. So now it's the deliberation period, and Smoke is, or they deliberate for like 20 minutes. They come and ask me like, hey, what we're gonna do, because we don't know who's gonna win. We're gonna see who, like with crowd participation. Hey, crowd, who won? And I said, no, I'm not doing that because we're in California. He's from Inglewood. I'm not gonna do that. And then the producer came back. I was like, all right, so we want you to do a second round. And I was like, yeah, I'll do it. But he said no, because I wouldn't have done that shit either. I wouldn't have done that shit either. And the reason I wouldn't have done it is because before we had an audition or a rehearsal before the battle, and I did a freestyle just before the battle that was just like, it was good enough that I could have just done that battle, that rap again, and I would have won. So he said no. And then it was literally like 20 minutes, and then they're like, all right, we have to pick someone. So the best way I can say this is he didn't beat me, but I lost the battle, if that makes sense. Current most influential rappers, no one right now, I promise, it's sad. Brandon saying things. Did you hear about, no, who is that? I don't know who that person is. I really like your music, watch your tape, and you know, the tape player. That's fine. R.A. Rugged Man, yeah, love R.A. the Rugged Man. Brandon, do you have a favorite producer? Okay, I said that one. How much did your brother infuse you? How much did my brother infuse me? God damn it. Hey, thanks. Say Old Man Saxon. That's like a Candyman. Glad you're showing your aware. Thank you. Big up from friends. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get to these. I don't know who Drunk for KO is. I don't. Can't wait to see music from you. How much your brother influenced you? Oh man, I'm really behind. Sorry. What you painting? No, I got food coloring on my hand. It's not paint. I guess it is, but it's food coloring because I was doing like science experiments with my children. Shit's annoying. Big up from France. Hey, thank you. D-Smoke shit. Have you been living like you were spitting on the parallel? Oh, no. How was your relationship with your parents, and how is my relationship with my parents influence who I am today, and how it influenced your music? Damn. I don't know if I can answer that. Oh, who art thou? Someone calls me, sorry. I don't know if I can answer that. Do you make music to become popular or big to make music to yourself to grow as an artist? Okay, that's a great question, because to be perfectly honest, I think most people start making music, especially, yeah, it's for women. At the beginning, it's just like, oh man, I'm gonna get girls to like me. But yeah, then you start to like appreciate it, and I think, I don't want to sound like too like, yes, but as an artist, but I think, yeah, one of the things that you should kind of hope for as an artist is to just keep growing. Yeah, absolutely. I should have won. Thank you, Brandon. You finally said something worthy. Definition of a freestyle off the top, previously written and not recorded. Great question. What's the definition of a freestyle? All right. What I do on the page where I say it's a freestyle, never off the top of the dome. It's never off the top of the dome. I don't know anyone that can do it. So, just a little history of it, because most people would say a freestyle is off the top of the dome thing. I am going to go by the definition of KRS-One, who said, many years ago, a freestyle is just a rhyme that's not about anything. I'll take it. It's just free thought. Like, you're not writing about anything. It's not like, I could never call the Perils a freestyle. It's about being homeless. It was very like most of the freestyles that I write and put on the channel are literally like random bars that I just find in my phone and put them together in like 3 minutes. So yeah, definition changes. Most people would say, especially these days, no one freestyles. Nobody freestyles these days. Hey, I hope you're having a good day too. Inspired you for Sunday Saxon video. The Sunday Saxon video was inspired because the director, Anthony Hayes, and he's gonna keep trying to say this isn't what happened, but he looked at me and he said, "You look like a turtle. We should do a video where you're a turtle." That was it. And then we worked everything else out. Yeah, D-Smoke is a good guy. Everyone wanted me back, which was weird. How much did... No, I don't know that person. Any chance you'll work with Snoop? I hope so. I'm not... I think it's... So here's the thing. I can rap. I can rap really well. I think I'm fairly good. Like, I feel like I'm good at what I do. I don't care what no one says. But the one thing I'm not good at is like the business part of it. And like I talked about this a little earlier. Like, I'm not good at this shit. I literally DM'd Snoop once and said, "Hey man, we should make a song," and he didn't respond, so I just gave up. Like Ti has called me and said, "Hey, like, let's do stuff," and then I called him. I said, "All right, let's do it." And he said, "All right," and then nothing ever happened. It might be just stubbornness or something. I don't know, man. What kind of recording program do you use? Logic. MC MC Jin is great. He actually contacted me. He's just like, man, I like you. Like, I like you, MC Jin. People just recite nowadays. When you write down random bars the most. I think so the question is, when do I find I write down random bars the most? It's usually at any point, but mostly when I'm driving. I think. What new opportunities do you see after the show? Definitely more live performances. 100%. Like the my first headlining tour was gonna come up this summer. Oh god. So yeah, that was like the main thing. Don't sell your soul. Too late. Man really said you look like a turtle. Yeah, that was it. Do you think T.I. Hyman? I can't explain that. Yeah, it's a little weird. What did you eat the most when you were homeless? McDonald's. Oh no. Okay, couple of things. So McDonald's, get a Happy Meal because that was cheap, and you got fries and a little toy. But it was in LA, so there's this place called Zanku Chicken. I would just get like this chicken wrap and fucking like extra garlic sauce, and it was fucking disgusting. But I ate that shit. Let's see. I think I missed a lot of the. You know, homeless. Free time. Thank you. Do you think the South has influenced hip hop scene more than either coast at this point? Damn. That's deep. So has the South influenced hip hop more at this point than either coast? At this point in time in 2020, yes. And they've been running it for a while. They probably have the longest run of any coast, I would say. Damn. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say so. That's sad. That's not sad, but that's interesting. Can't you what they're afraid of? Yeah, that's right. What are your thoughts on Common? Oh man. I can't. There's the thing too. Is like I can't really be like in my like talking about artists like as well as I get. It's however I want to talk about them, because I'm kind of like a person that I feel like I might meet Common at some point, and then people be like, man, remember when Saxon said that Common was like the corniest rapper ever? I didn't say that. They can't. Yeah, okay. I saw that music video, an old one of George. Did you actually live in your car? I did actually live in my car. 13 months. It was awesome. Will you continue the kids' dance party? Yes. I will. 2 weeks from now, I'll do another kids' dance party, please. Do I watch Better Call Saul? No, I have not. Are you trying to collab? You're trying to collab with? Oh, Sweatshirt, probably, Tyler. A word for motivation? Appreciate the small wins. Just appreciate all the little wins that you get. People think that it's always going to be like an I made it point. Like, look at me, I've made it. Shit never happens. Appreciate the little wins. Thanks for the music. Hey, don't sell your soul too late. Can't wait for the next show in Denver. Yes, next show should be in May. Let's hope that stays. If someone wanted to animate some stuff for live shows, how they can contact you? Great question. omsmgmt@gmail. omsmgmt if you want to send me like any information. Do you have general advice for people who are new to music production? New shit, just keep doing it. I used to tell my class all the time, just keep doing things and you'll get better at them. Like, if you rap long enough, if you do anything long enough, eventually you will pop off, I promise. If I rap for long enough and I'm like 90 years old, I'm gonna blow up and be the 90-year-old rapper. Well, finally, like I did it. But just keep doing shit. Greatest musical influence? Brandon Kinsey is my greatest musical influence. Hey, someone Venmoed me. Thank you, person. But honestly, today's my friend's birthday. Sophie Gilakov. Yep, I nailed that shit. I saw the video for the Pearl Jam TV show. That must have been weird for people. You've been working. I'm so impressed. Yeah, man. That's the other thing that I think is important for people to know, just the process of this shit. That's the other thing for the new people in new music production or whatever. The process is going to take a long time. Like, no matter what you think, like, it means to make it, whatever that means is going to take a fucking long time. Like, even when you think about who won Rhythm and Flow, D Smoke was the oldest contestant there. He was the oldest dude. He's been doing it for a long time. So yeah, thank you for noticing the shit's not easy. Well, Corny has some comment, yeah, a little bit. He does. He's not a bad rapper. I don't mean that at all. There's a line. So Common has a line in I think it's called "The Light." You know, there are times when you need someone, I will be by your side. And he has a line in, I think it's either the second or third verse. The whole song is a little, but he goes tick-a-da, tick-a-da, tick-a-tick-a-da. It pisses me off so much. Tick-a-da, tick-a-da, tick-a-tick-a-da. I hope you come back when I need you. It's just ugh. And then I heard like the explanation of the song was he just couldn't think of anything in that time, and so he just said that ticky-ta thing, and then someone said, "No, that's dope, you should keep it." And they should have said, "Don't do that. Don't keep that. That's terrible. What the fuck does that even mean?" Who made the globe behind you? Oh, I don't know. It's a light globe too. Watch this, dog. Isn't that cool? It's a glowing globe. Any Chicago shows? Yeah, I had one that just canceled, a Chicago show. I don't know like what the deal is. It will probably be rescheduled. We saw authenticity is overrated. Can you break that down some more? Yeah. Oh fuck. I got a lot of questions. So yeah, I'll try to break this down really quick. I think the idea of being authentic in hip hop is just really not that like cool of a thing. Like when you think about how art is presented for the most part, like let's just keep it at paintings. Like yeah, there's a lot of paintings that represent like normal things happening in life, like the mundane and shit, but there's still a shitload of paintings that are very abstract and crazy as fuck. So why I don't think anyone ever in painting said, "Hey, you need to be real, you know, you're a real painter, like paint that fruit, nigga." And it's like, no, like I want to be Picasso, I want to create some weird shit. So the idea of being authentic in hip hop is something that I don't think a lot of people should just follow blindly, because that shit's boring. My authentic life right now is terrible. It's like boring as fuck. Why should I have to do that? Now, with that being said, to completely just bring it back around though, of course, there's times when The Perils is probably the realest song anyone like I could have ever written. And yeah, there's times when you should be real. But the idea of constantly being, nigga, be real, you real nigga. It's stupid. It's stupid as fuck. Oh, Common, fake wall. Yes. I can't even say too much about Common. Can you send me beats? Yes, I'm gonna. Oh, I dropped my phone, dear. Oh, dear. Send me beats at omsmgmt@gmail. That's where you send me beats, friends. The first time you were kind of off the hook when you turned up for Elise. For Elise, I can play for Elise. Thank you. What am I looking at? I can't keep explaining because my family. It's a family thing. Favorite food? Pizza. So I miss. Have you ever been to Kansas City, Missouri? I haven't. I would like to though. In Chicago, see me beats. When did you know you were finished with your career as a video game tester? Okay, I think I might have told y'all this story too. There's a game we were testing. I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop looking out. This is what I'll do. Cha. All right. So, as a video game tester, we were testing this game. It was Silent Hill: Book of Memories, and it's on the PS Vita. And there was 500 levels just on the game that we got. But I'm pretty sure the whole game was like unlimited levels. But we had to play through these 500 levels. when doing these 500 levels, you would play and you would get to level fucking 370, and there might be a bug, and in that bug, with that bug, you call the developer, you write a thing to the whatever it's called to the developers. You say there's a bug on this level 374. Ha, fix it, gotcha, right, cool. They'll send you a new build of the game, a new version of the game. You have to play through to 374, and at 375, there might be another glitch, and then you have to start over and send it. It was just so fucking ridiculous. It was enough. Any word on Shirey's schedule? Not yet. Not at all. Favorite? What's your view on the quarantine? Shit. My door. Like there's no view. There's no view. Have you ever been to Kansas City? Oh, yes, I said that. No, but I would like to. Will you remember me if I don't? Oh, that's great. Hollywood. Oh, god damn it, bro. Typical day looks like for me. I wake up. I cook breakfast. I probably try to like go to the store because my family doesn't stop eating. I come home. I cry. I sleep. I wake up. I cry, and then it's the next day. Favorite food? I said that pizza. If you want to purchase your music, where can they go to get the biggest cut of money? Bandcamp. Bandcamp gives you the biggest cut. So, but I don't have the newest album on Bandcamp. I think I need to put that up immediately. Peacock Honey, I'll put that up actually today. But yeah, Bandcamp gives you the best price. Why isn't Big Things your most popular song? It's a good question. It's a really good question. I remember, here's a funny thing about that, is that hook, you got a mountain to climb or a hill to walk up, either way it'll cost you. That hook came from a meme or a quote that The Rock said, and he was like, I'm gonna paraphrase the fuck out of it and butcher it, but he's like, you're gonna feel the pain of like working through something, or the pain of like wishing you worked hard at something, right? So either way, you're gonna feel pain. So I remember hearing that and being like, oh yeah, man, that's a great line. And then that's what that one. Thief of Baghdad is here. Thief of Baghdad is here. He's the dude who made the Perils. He's amazing. We're working on some shit right now. I'm writing, James, I promise. Would you collab well with Lil Dicky? I would love to collab with Lil Dicky. Probably be a terrible song, but I would do it. Let's see. Gotta go. You looking at thoughts on Immortal Technique. I had a horrible view on Immortal Technique the first like my 5 years of me knowing who he was, because the first song I heard was in like high school, and it was like, hey, listen to this dude's song about like raping his like mom or something and then killing her. I think that's what it was. And I remember hearing that and be like, oh, I don't like this. And then I stopped listening to him for a long time. And then I heard him say like rap, like something that wasn't brutal murder. And he's not bad. Fem's the Spam, Snoop to make a song with him. That's a great idea, Mad Theo. It's a very good idea. How'd you think of Thief of Baghdad? Thief of Baghdad, just SoundCloud. One of my friend Anthony was like, you should listen to this dude. And I was like, oh, he's great. I love him. How much did the Perils music video cost? I don't know. I would say it's on a credit card. I'd say probably $4,000 though. That's what I would say. I have no idea though. Yeah, I agree with Matt Theo too. You're right. Stop Shitting seems so different from most of your tracks. Oh, these are, man, so here's the thing too, ladies and gentlemen. I'm probably gonna go soon, but this is the thing I want to do, because I have so many stories for everything, just everything in life. Like all of my albums, the homeless stories. I have a lot of shit. So I want to set up, and y'all can comment and tell me what would be a good time, but I want to set up like a weekly live on here or a bi-weekly live. Because I don't like going live on Instagram. Like for some reason, like the YouTube, even though there's like 54 people in this live right now, there's something about YouTube subscribers that are a little bit more like real than Instagram followers. I don't know if that makes sense, but there's something more about, no, I'm gonna follow your arts, like that's what I'm gonna do, and Instagram's like, ooh, I want to follow a picture you took, and I don't give a fuck about that. So I'm gonna try to come on here more. But all right, question was Stop Shooting seems really different. So The Pursuit as an album, which is my second album, is actually pretty different from most of the stuff. There's a couple of songs. The Stop Shooting's really different, and then I've Had It is much different. The reason The Pursuit came to be was I had got an opportunity from like a small label publishing company to put out songs, but these songs were going to be made mostly for, oh my mustache is going over my lip, it's disgusting. But these songs would be mostly made for TV and film, like commercials and shit. And so that was the direction I was going with those songs. So they are different. You mentioned on Facebook and you replied a year later. That's so funny, James. God damn it. What's your style of beats? Check my page. Any style, honestly. What do you think about Immortal Technique? That's it. Oh, I did that. Reckon you should go. Yeah, please go, Brandon. PS4, Xbox, none of them. I stopped playing video games because of the video game testing job. It ruined my life. So, Xbox or but PlayStation also. How did you get at the Silicon Valley soundtrack? I made a really tight song. Honestly, I made a really tight song that matched it, and then I knew the music supervisors, the people who like put the music on the show, they heard the song and yeah, they like that shit. Do you have a home studio set up, or do you record an outside studio? This is something that I want to show everyone too, because I'll probably stay on here for another 3 minutes. This is something I wanted to show people too. I have my own home setup, and I'm going to show you how glamorous it is. And I just want y'all to know that this is like all I have, and this is what I've pretty much recorded everything on. That's it. That's it. A little mic in that corner right there next to Bear, and those peeling off like soundproof things. That's the studio. That's it. It's all you need, dude. It's fucking crazy how little you need. That's all I need. How much did your brother influence you? God damn it, Larry. Don't do this. Yeah, you're welcome. Stop Shooting, you should be. Did you inspired by Busta Rhymes? Eyes Can See? No. Here's the funny thing about Stop Shooting too, because I got about 2 more minutes. Stop Shooting and how a lot of like my favorite songs came to be. Not the Perils. The Perils I wrote to that beat. But Stop Shooting, I actually came up with the hook and a lot of the verses on a whole different beat, and it was a way calmer song, like way calmer song. And then I was just like hearing beats from one of my producers, and that beat came up, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna switch this, and it became Stop Shooting how you heard it. Another song I did that with was the Silicon Valley track on my own. Before I changed it to that song, that like drinks being paid for that night. Before it was that, it was like this really fast rapping, like, drinks being paid for that night. No, that's meant you know that's right. I got a couple dick chicks that been on my side. I got a couple in the club that caught my eye. It was like something really fast like that. Then I heard that beat and I was like, oh, I gotta switch this. Just a tip, if you wanna like, just fuck with your shit. If you write something to one beat, don't be afraid to just like put it on a different beat. Hi, Cardi. Would you recommend being game tester for 18? If you're 18 years old, absolutely. If you're 18 years old and you want to be a game tester, please do it. Shit, I'm have midnight right now. You got some nice shit out there. Hey, thanks. That's true that every parent has a favorite kid. Favorite kid? There's a kid I hang out with more often. I don't know if she's my favorite kid. She's kind of annoying. You ever write a bar about slurping on that green thing you've been slurping on this whole time? Maybe. Would I collab with Tyler, the Creator? That would absolutely. Same Immortal Technique experience. All right, cool. My family's here with this hour. We hit an hour. I'm gonna answer one more question really quick. Do you smoke? Promise to help you after the Netflix show. Promise not. But we'll definitely do something. So let me just sign out. I'll answer all questions later on another live. Brandon, why am I not answering Larry's questions? Hilarious. And no, I hate playing with a live band. So listen. yeah, Venmo, Old Man Saxon. Buy your merch. I'm oldmansaxon.com. My kids are here. Ugh. Um, yeah, and if you want more of these, I'll do this more. Maybe I'll keep this up. Oh, I don't think I can keep this up. I said too much about rhythm and flow. All right, bye y'all.